Hello everyone, my name is Hotel Delta and today I've got for you another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer beta gameplay video for you guys. So the gameplay you're going to be seeing here is of one of the new sniper rifles that was added into the, it was in the pre-beta and then it was added into the actual beta. It wasn't unlockable at the start, they had to raise the level cap a few times before you were able to unlock this bad boy. But it's a very, very weird sniper rifle and I'm going to talk you through it, how it works, what it's like and stuff like that. So the P-06, it does say in the bottom right there that it is bolt action, but it isn't bolt action, it's very, very different. The nearest comparable thing to this, I'd say, within the Call of Duty franchise has to be in Black Ops 2's campaign. There was a weapon called the Storm PSR that was exclusive to campaign, and you were able to use it in the Cordis Dia mission and then unlock it from there on. But it still works very different to that weapon. So this is a 3-round burst sniper rifle, but it is charge burst. What that effectively means is when you pull the trigger, you've got a little bit of a delay for the weapon to charge of about a second or half a second, and then your 3 rounds will come out really rapidly. So it's like one shot, but you get all 3 rounds behind each other, which means you don't feel the recoil too badly. It does push you up a little bit, but it's more like 1 shot than 3 shots, which is really cool because it means you can triple tap enemies really quickly. And if you get all 3 rounds to hit them at most ranges, you'll kill them in 1 shot. Now the tricky part about this gun is mostly the charge delay. Now that's not a bug within the game, it is actually meant to be like that. It is a charge shot burst sniper rifle, which means every time you pull a trigger, you're going to get that short delay between your fires, which means you do need to lead your targets a bit more. Even if you're an expert sniper and you're very good at sniping within Call of Duty games, you're going to have a tough time trying to learn how to use this weapon. You've really got to spend some time with it, level it up, unlock some attachments for it, and then you'll start to see where it really shines. Now it doesn't really outperform any of the other sniper rifles or any other gun in the game for that matter, but it's just really fun to use. It's different and you don't see many people using it, but it does make a very, very distinct sound both in first person and in third person. If you can hear a teammate or an enemy, you'll definitely be able to hear them using this weapon if they're using it. It does make a very distinct charge in sound. It's got a charge in sound which is very distinct, and then it's got the click in sound, which is when you pull the trigger, it makes a click, then a charge, and then the 3 rounds come out. And even the burst sound of this weapon is very unique. It doesn't sound like the XR2 or anything even like that. It's very weird. So friendlies and enemies alike are going to know whether you're using this weapon or not, but it's not something to really fear, to be honest. It is a weird weapon and it's not very easy to use, but if you can use it effectively, you can get some really insane kills with it. You are able to wall bang with it. I have tried this and it does work, but it is quite difficult to do, as you'd imagine. More often or less though, if you get all 3 of your rounds to hit an enemy at most ranges without them being behind cover, it's going to kill them in 1 shot, but that is mostly close to medium range. I haven't tried this so much at long range. It probably will take 2 full bursts, or maybe a burst and 2 rounds from a burst to kill someone, I'm not sure. But as you can see here, it drops people insanely fast if you're on target, you're accurate, and you know how the weapon works. Now if you grab this weapon straight away and try to fire it and try and hit enemies straight away, it's not going to work. You've got to remember it has a charge delay, so when you pull the trigger, you've got to give that a second or half a second for it to charge up and then let it fire, which means you do have to lead your targets. Now if you're not very good at leading your targets, this is definitely not the weapon for you. So if you play games like Battlefield, where you have a bullet drop and bullet velocity, then you may be a little bit more accustomed to this weapon and be able to use it a little bit better. But if you haven't played games like that and you're used to Call of Duty where you fire and you instantly hit marker someone, then this weapon's going to be very difficult to use. I didn't get very good gameplay for you guys. I tried my absolute hardest when I first picked up this weapon to get some good gameplay for you, but it just wasn't possible. It is possible, but not for me at this current state. I need to spend more time with this weapon, but I definitely wanted to get this video out for you guys. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay, guys, and that's all I've got for you today, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Ghost X out.